Welcome to Heartfelt with Julie Margerison, a space for honest stories, tender truths, and soul-deep conversations. I'm your host, Julie Margerison, and here we explore the questions that stir something real in us, questions about joy, fear, healing, and the moments that shape who we are. Each episode is an invitation to slow down, go deeper, and hear the kind of stories that remind us we're not alone in this human experience. So wherever you are right now, thank you for being here. Let's begin. Welcome to this solo episode of Heartfelt with Julie Margerison. I wanted to talk to you about something that I wrote in my revised edition of My Way to Happiness, It Gets Better, and I have the manuscript here. I wrote this in 2007, and after closing the door on my life or that previous story, I decided to open it up again a year ago. And that is why I am here with Heartfelt, and also my website, juliemargerison.com, is up and running, and Julie Margerison community. I would love you to join and engage with me in our lovely intimate space. So hop on and have a look at the website, and the link is below, and I would love to hear your feedback. But let's just jump back into My Way to Happiness, It Gets Better and Better. I'm going to put my glasses on because I want to read a part of what I wrote in 2007, and I am so excited to share with you the development, and I am really, really excited. So here we go. This is the meditation chapter, and I have always in my spiritual journey tried to fathom meditation, but I tend to get itchy legs, or I just can't be present and really tune in. And Chris, my alternative therapist, who I had, she's now retired, but she gave me this advice. So I'm just going to read a couple of paragraphs. Before I finally listened to the message the universe sent me about meditating, my friend Chris told me to try meditating under a teepee made of 3 bamboo sticks tied together with twine. When she first said this, I felt a little ridiculous. But then I thought, oh, well, I'm going to give it my best shot. I might as well go the whole hog. I also knew that Chris would never steer me in the wrong direction. And if she said it would help, I was willing to try anything. Fast forward a few paragraphs. And meditation taught me how. 15 minutes a day under a bamboo teepee behind the fence in my backyard. It looked ridiculous. It felt sacred, and it changed everything. I could feel the gratitude for Chris who suggested it. I can see my journey from resistance to commitment. I can hear the difference in my inner dialogue, calmer, wiser, and more connected. And I know that this practice will be with me for the rest of my life. 2007, I wrote that, and it is in the revised edition. But I have an update. In 2026, I can now see in reflection time that meditation has come in and out of my life. And I really have realized that sitting still under the teepee was something that I really did feel ridiculous. And when the twine broke and my first marriage ended, I did carry those 3 bamboo sticks around with me from place to place when I was renting. Even when I moved in with Russell before we bought where we are now. But I never put new twine on it, and I never felt confident to meditate under it. Wow. I just want to show you that there has been a big development, and I'm so excited to share. I got this email from a colleague back in January, and she was sharing about a fellow who actually makes pyramids. And you can't buy them online. You've got to buy them physically from him because they can't be posted in the mail. And I must admit, I went, I want one of those. I so want one of those. And I went, what's the chances in the whole of Australia that I could come across him on my journey? I parked the email and I sent a screenshot to Russell and I said, I want one of these. And I'm not sure where he lives, but I am going to reach out to him. This was around Valentine's Day, and Russell knew how much this pyramid meant to me because I had spoken to him about sacred geometry and how it really helps align spiritually. So I'm all about learning the new things. And throughout my self-discovery journey, since I was 50, I have come to learn that I have to hear something, see something, and experience it before I get it. So I wanted to try one of these pyramids. And the exciting thing, because I'm really feeling crystals, I wanted to try what it felt like having a crystal in the pouch that is above where my crown is. And it's like, oh my goodness, I so want to try this. Well, it's a surprise for me. Russell went around to the spiritual shops in Gympie to try and buy one of these pyramids. And to his disappointment, he couldn't find one. He looked online, he couldn't find one. And when we were about to go away, we were heading down to New South Wales. I said to Russell, I'm going to reach out to this guy and see if he happens to be in that part of the world. Guess what? He is in Kingscliff, and Kingscliff is exactly on my journey. And it was exactly where I wanted it to be because my niece lives in Kingscliff and I wanted to visit her while we were traveling down to New South Wales, down to Caves Beach. And oh my goodness, I felt so supported and so grateful that it all aligned with me. So I reached out to this guy and we organized pickup. And here I am owning a pyramid which I meditate under. And the feeling of having the crystal in the pouch above my crown is simply life-changing. And I am guided about a different crystal. And the other day I was using moonstone, a rainbow moonstone. I'm going to get it on my phone because I have a list in my files of all of what my crystals mean because I love to know why I am guided to actually, what's the message So just bear with me and let me find this rainbow moonstone. It is known as a stone of new beginnings, inner growth, and emotional balance, celebrated for fostering joy, creativity, and protection. Deeply connected to divine feminine energy, this gemstone enhances intuition, brings calm. And here I am. I have it in my pouch that I made myself, my little macrame pouches that I've made. And I'm just sitting there really feeling the breath going in, the breath going out, feeling the stillness and feeling the, I don't know, having the pyramid just makes me feel safe and really aligned. It is, I'm getting goose pimples even talking about it. And the wonderful thing is, I said to Russell, wow, it's a shame that this guy is only in one small part of Australia. And I just want to shout it from the rooftops what these pyramids do for me in meditation. And I would love to know what it does for other people who would tuned in. Russell said, would you like me to make some? And we can sell them when we're at the market selling your book, or when we're in an event talking about deep and personal or my way to happiness. We can have them in the car. We can spread the word and we can let the ripple effect of alignment occur. And I went, oh my goodness, that would be simply amazing. So that's what we're doing. I've been tie-dyeing, so I thought it'd be the right thing to wear a tie-dye shirt. Not sure if we're going to keep tie-dyeing the carry bags because it is a lot of work, but I have enjoyed the process. I have Chris, who told me about the teepee idea. She is a great sewer and she's going to be sewing up the bags, the carry bags. Russell has got the equipment already in the shed. So I am so excited that this is what is happening behind the scenes. And when this episode becomes live, they're going to be ready. And if you are interested in wanting a pyramid meditation, you might have seen it on my social media when I was down at Cave Speech. That's when I first picked it up on the journey down. If you're interested and would like to contact, jump on my website and send me a message through the contact page. I would love to hear about you and work out how we can get one to you. I am really looking forward to going to markets throughout the area where we can sell the pyramids, and also my way to happiness, it gets better and better. Each day it's getting closer, closer to the book being printed. I've had it back and I had my friend Carolyn read it, and here it is here. And I just can't believe the process that we have to go through. I know I did it in 2007, but this one is different because technology has changed, and I didn't have the Julie Margerison community then. I did have a website, but I didn't have social media. And there might have been, but I wasn't aware of audiobooks. So my way to happiness, it gets better and better, is going to be coming out in an audiobook also, plus an ebook. I am going to do my best at narrating the audiobook. And I was practicing when we were driving down to Caves Beach and back. So I'm just going to do my best. And just remember, this is all about my self-discovery journey. And the things that cement better in me is when I hear it, see it, and experience it. So I think I've got green dye even on my hands. Forgot to put gloves on. So I am very much about learning. Some people might say the hard way, but I see it as a way that sits right with me. And I just have to keep standing up for self and doing this my way. And this will be also in my next book, Embracing My Uniqueness, which I am really excited to begin. But I have to get My Way to Happiness out there, the website out there, Julie Margerison community out there, deep and personal group gatherings, and also deep and personal one-on-ones. And also, I am open to speaking at an event if someone is interested in hearing about my deep and personal journey that I am so happy to share, and it's ever evolving. Once My Way to Happiness, It Gets Better and Better is out there, we will be organizing the workbook, which I will do every second month. And all going well, the first one will be in June. So it depends how it all lines up. So I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to this, and please remember, subscribe to my newsletter so you receive the heartfelt fortnightly pause, and you will be up to date on what is happening for me in the now and in the future. And I really appreciate you being here. And remember, your story matters. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. I hope something in this conversation has stayed with you, opened something up in you, or simply made you feel seen. If this episode moved you, feel free to share it with someone who might need it too. And if you'd like to continue this journey with us, be sure to subscribe. And remember, until next time, take care of your heart and remember, your story matters. Thank you.